most broadcasts take place during primetime viewership hours, which are outside of work hours. So that makes primetime my work hours. I am the video production engineer. I provide engineering support for most live events and broadcasts that we do here on campus. I think that's one thing that is pretty unique to Elon, having the engineering role be a part of IT. I think it's beneficial just because we happen to work with so many different departments. I think it kind of makes sense for us to just be in one centralized location. A lot of people might not realize how much time we spend doing events in the Shar Center and how much time we spend doing events like Convocation or Night of the Phoenix or Athletics Banquet or Graduation. There are a lot more events that people want to be broadcast around campus now than there were even a year ago or 2 years ago. I went to school here, started in 2010, graduated in 2014. I was a student engineer with Jeff James, our current chief engineer, and that's sort of how I was introduced into the broadcast world. Didn't come to school to do broadcast to begin with. And then my senior year, Elon got its first instant replay system, and it was kind of a rough one. And I just kind of ended up really liking working in broadcasts, and so freelanced a lot after graduating, and then once a position opened up here, is definitely apply as soon as possible situation. I think what we were considering broadcasts of basketball games back when I was a student is pretty laughable to what we're doing now. Just the way that our technology has evolved, the equipment that we're using is all equipment that I used when I was working professional freelance gigs. So, you know, we're not using secondhand news equipment that a news station decided that they were done with. We have fiber connectivity to all of the sports venues back to Shar Center. I think I got 22,000 steps on that first football game. It got easier after that. Typical day-to-day role, I will set up the cameras, kind of talk with the director, producer, see if they're doing anything different. I personally like the networking side of things as well. When you work with this amount of technology and equipment, things go wrong frequently, so a lot of troubleshooting. My favorite thing to do is technical direct. Is the person actually hitting the buttons on the switcher. That's who's choosing, I want this camera to be on the air right now, and I want this graphic to be on the air with this camera. That is the last interface that you're using between what's going on in the control room and what the viewer at home is going to see. I really enjoy teaching students how to technical direct. If they're interested in sports broadcast work, if you just focus on a couple pieces of equipment and become a master at it, that'll net you a lot of consistent work in the broadcast field.